No stepping stone visas from down under visa. Now, the Australian visa system is made up of maybe 70 plus visa types with specific purposes, all designed to match specific situations. Now, these are situations in which the Department of Immigration and Border Protection has decided that it is reasonable for certain people to enter Australia from other countries like the Philippines. Now, meet the criteria and they will grant you a visa and let you in. Don't meet the criteria and you don't get in, simple as that. And what's more, the visas are designed around what's best for Australia. People are allowed into Australia to the benefit of Australia and Australian citizens. It has nothing to do with somebody really wants to, what they want to do, or how much they really want to move to Australia from the Philippines. And those who try to use an Australian visa application as a stepping stone to a better life alone will soon be disappointed. Applicants wanting a stepping stone visa to Australia. Now, I had one today. Can I get a working visa to Australia? I'm a caregiver. Now, what Filipinas mean by caregiver is someone who takes care of, well, normally an old person or a disabled person, bathes them, feeds them, etc. Now, I had to explain that there are no work visas for that type of work in Australia because basically there isn't much of that type of work. And she says, how about a bartender? I'm also a bartender. Again, no. And how about a student visa? Now, she told me outright that she was looking for a visa as a stepping stone to Australia. Now, I don't want to sound unsympathetic, because I know how tough people can do it here in the Philippines. And everyone wants to secure their future, and you can't blame anybody for wanting that. But the reality is that no one just goes to Australia purely because they want to. If there were no restrictions whatsoever, the Philippines would be empty by about this time next week. Now, from down under visa's point of view, look, I'm an Australian. Now, I may live in the Philippines, but I remain an Aussie and I want what's best for Australia, and I have no interest in visa applications that are not genuine. Now, Australia's visa system is only tough because there are so many people out there trying to mess about with it, and therefore they have to crack the whip on everybody. Now, they can't just take everybody's word for it that they are sincere and genuine in their visa applications, because there are so many trying to abuse that system every day. And those like our caregiver / bartender / student simply don't match up with any particular visa. Australia doesn't have a skill shortage of caregivers and bartenders, and study would be a waste of time and resources, as well, she really had no interest in studying. Would have been so, the applicant could work for 20 hours a week and seek out opportunities to stay longer when the course ended. Now, Down Under Visa managed legitimate visa applications only. Honestly, apart from the fact that I won't assist applicants to bend the truth on applications, I really have no interest in doing that type of work. Australian citizens are entitled to marry a woman from the Philippines. That's just a basic human right, and from my point of view they're very wise to do so. And the Department of Immigration also recognises that and has visas to match. Example, partner visas and prospective marriage visas. Now, families built on sound marriages is what a stable society is built on. Decent Australian men with good women, that has to be good for Australia. And I'm proud of the fact that my family, that means me, my wife, my son, and now my daughter, can help make this happen, and do so many hundreds of times every year. And I want to continue putting my time into this. So we will be continuing doing what we do, and that is primarily to help Australian Filipina couples to get together and to build their families. And we'll continue to work within the rules and to maintain a reputation as ethical migration agents and consultants. Now, there are enough cowboys out there who will tell you whatever you want to hear, in order to make a quick buck, and applicants totally unqualified for Australian visas will keep applying for student visas and work visas, only to be met with refusals. And these cowboy operators will come and go over the years, whereas Down Under Visa is in this for the long term, and the Harvie family will continue to be the one trusted name in Australian visas for Australian Filipina couples. Thank you. This video was brought to you by Down Under Visa, who specialise in visas for Australian Filipina couples. Please visit our website and complete a free visa assessment form, and please watch some of our other videos. Thank you.